Welcome to Space Age Rabbit, where I dive into forgotten and short lived TV shows, the ones that slip through the cracks. And I also count down the top 10 hits from each year as well. I'm currently working my way through the decades, so if that interests you, please consider subscribing. Today, I'll be looking at some of the forgotten and short lived shows of 1955. And my only requirement was that these premiered in 1955. All right, so let's get started. And first up is The Johnny Carson Show.
The Johnny Carson Show, starring Johnny Carson.
Before Johnny became the face of late night TV, he got his first shot with The Johnny Carson Show in 1955. It was a half-hour primetime variety show, your classic mix of comedy, music, dancing, skits, and monologues. And at that time, Carson had been a writer on The Red Skelton Show. One night, when Red Skelton knocked himself unconscious during rehearsal, Johnny stepped in as a last minute replacement, and he did a great job as a host. And CBS thought he was ready for his own show. It didn't last long, but it was an important stepping stone for Johnny. The Johnny Carson Show ran for one season, 39 episodes, and aired on CBS on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. Next up, TV Reader's Digest, where episodes were based on a true story that had appeared in Reader's Digest magazine. And just like the magazine, the show covered a little bit of everything from crime to mystery, romance, and even feel good human interest stories. And some of the actors that appeared in the episodes were Chuck Connors, Lee Marvin, Peter Graves, and even Clint Eastwood. TV Reader's Digest ran for two seasons, 39 episodes, and aired on ABC on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Johnson's Wax announces a remarkable new product called Johnson's Blem.
Blem is a professional furniture restoring compound that rubs out burns, scratches, white marks, and other stubborn mars that no furniture polish can touch.
Next up, Talent Varieties. Talent Varieties was a live country music talent show hosted by Slim Wilson. The show gave amateur performers a shot at making it big in the entertainment world. It aired from the Jewel Theater in Springfield, Missouri, which was the same place that the TV show Ozark Jubilee was filmed. Talent Varieties ran for one season as a summer replacement and aired on ABC on Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern before briefly moving to 10:30 p.m. Next up, It's Always Jan. It's Always Jan starred Janice Page as Jan Stewart, a war widow trying to make ends meet as a nightclub singer in New York City. Jan was also raising her 10-year-old daughter, Josie. They lived in a small apartment on the east side of Manhattan, sharing it with two of Jan's friends to help cover the rent. Pat, a secretary, and Val, who is always chasing her dreams of becoming an actress. It's Always Jan ran for one season, 26 episodes, and aired on CBS on Saturday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Next up, Medical Horizons. Medical Horizons wasn't your typical primetime entertainment. This one was a public affairs show that aired live and took viewers straight into the world of cutting edge medicine. Their goal was to spotlight the work being done by American doctors, nurses, and researchers. It covered new medical equipment, techniques, and the kind of behind the scenes that most people never got to see. For example, one episode originated out of Duke University School of Medicine and dealt with headaches. Medical Horizons ran for one season, 26 episodes, and aired on ABC on Monday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Next up, The Adventures of Champion. The Adventures of Champion was set in the American Southwest during the 1880s and followed 12-year-old Ricky North, who lived on a ranch with his uncle Sandy. And like most kids in TV westerns, Ricky had a knack for getting himself in trouble. But he always had backup: his loyal German Shepherd Rebel, and his best friend, a wild stallion named Champion the Wonder Horse. And Champion wasn't just any horse, it was one of singing cowboy Gene Autry's horses. Each episode had a mix of adventure and rescue, with the horse and the dog teaming up to save Ricky from whatever mess he stumbled into. The Adventures of Champion ran for one season, 26 episodes, and aired on CBS on Friday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
From the flimsiest of fabric
to the grimiest work shirt, easy spiralator, washing action gets out all the dirt.
anything that you can wash.
Easy does it better.
Next up, Norby. Norby followed Pearson Norby, a mild-mannered vice president of small loans at a small-town bank in Pearl River, New York. He lived a typical suburban life with his wife Helen and their 2 kids, and most episodes revolved around everyday mix-ups and funny moments with his family and coworkers. It was the first television series filmed entirely in color, thanks to the sponsor Eastman Kodak. But even with that milestone, the show came and went quickly. Norby ran for one season, 13 episodes, and aired on NBC on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. Next up, Musical Chairs. Musical Chairs was a primetime game show hosted by Bill Layden, with a 4-person panel made up of voice actor Mel Blanc, songwriter Johnny Mercer, bandleader Bobby Troop, and a rotating guest seat. Viewers mailed in music-related questions, hoping to stump the panel, and the panelists had to try and answer those questions. If your question managed to stump the panel, you'd win a brand new 21-inch television from RCA, which was the parent company of NBC at the time. Musical Chairs ran for one season, 11 episodes, and aired on NBC on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. Next up, The Soldiers. The Soldiers followed 2 reluctant GIs, Hal and Tom, played by Hal March and Tom DeAndrea, who spent most of their time complaining about everything from the food to their fellow recruits. And no matter what they tried to do, they usually ended up causing trouble and getting yelled at by their captain. The Soldiers ran for one season, 11 episodes, and aired on NBC on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's what I have for today. If you're curious about which shows were popular in 1955, I do have a video on the top 10 shows of 55. I've always been fascinated by the contrast between the hit shows and the short-lived ones. I guess that's why I tend to focus on those 2 topics when I make my videos. So if that kind of comparison interests you too, be sure to check out that video. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching.
Use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Gets things clean, just like a whiz. You'll start paying the elbow tax
when you start cleaning with Ajax.
So use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Floods the dirt right down the drain.
Ajax leaves no gritty cleanser scum in tub or sink.